Death by gun claims 30,000 lives each year. In 2012, 1.2 million violent crimes were committed. 293,000 people are sexually harassed each year, and each day, over 160,000 kids stay home from school to avoid being bullied. Currently, anti-bullying legislation is in place, along with legislation against sexual harassment and violence. However, these laws address the actions, not the behaviors, of the crime. I believe bullying, sexual harassment, and violence are symptoms of a bigger cause. Until we address the mental health of individuals guilty of fear-inducing behaviors, it is like putting a Band-Aid over a wound, covering it but not treating it. But I believe there is a cure, and I have set out to be a change maker. Maker, by definition, is to produce something. Change, by definition, is to become different. Therefore, a change maker makes or produces something different, and that is what I have set out to do. I single-handedly organized 2 fundraisers in our local area, one for the National Alliance on Mental Illness and the other for Mental Health America. It was my goal, through these fundraisers, to raise enough money to send an affiliate to my high school to educate students on mental health. And by partnering with these organizations, I was inspired to create my own bill on mental health, which I am extremely proud to inform you sits in the official state legislature today, pending review. But there are other ways we can be change makers, and the way we treat others. I have a story of someone who was bullied based on circumstances he could not control. I witnessed this person being called a dirt kid, a common phrase used at my school that I don't agree with, and a phrase that makes me very upset. I asked students why they chose to call him this name, and they said because he isn't going anywhere with his life, because of the way he carries himself, or because he doesn't take care of himself, because, have you seen him? I said, yes, I do see him. I see that he is human, with the same heartbeat, veins, anatomy as us. Maybe even some of the same thoughts, ideas, and beliefs as you and me. I see someone who has potential, but maybe doesn't know it, because he is bullied based on the clothing he wears and the way he carries himself, without confidence because of the way he is treated. That is so sad. Look at our brains and our hearts. Look at our similarities when you strip away our first appearance. I've never been blind to the struggles of others. I could have been a bully, could have been, but from an early age, I chose different for myself. I chose not to laugh at the expense of another. I chose to have empathy, to really put myself in someone else's shoes. I wanted to have something of value and integrity in my life, because I didn't always have things of value growing up. Violence decimated a part of my family unit. It separated generations of my family, and it isolated a particular side of my family. Seeing this isolation inspired me to become a change maker. I wanted to be the generation of my family that loves, unites, and produces something different. This included reaching out of my comfort zone, not restrained by fear that had held a part of my family back for so long. I set a precedence for myself to become something greater than what was around me. I wanted to inspire the broken side of my family and achieve great things to prove that we are not defined by statistics nor stereotypes, and we are not the sum of what may have happened to us, but the measure of which is yet to come. Every day, every behavior represents an opportunity for change. A simple no can change the course of your whole life. Choosing no to being mean to someone, choosing yes and signing up for something that can make the difference in the safety and well-being in the life of another. Mahatma Gandhi said it best when he said, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." It's not up to anyone else, it's up to you, it's up to us. Don't judge things or people based on the way they appear to be. Don't think he appears to be okay or that appears to be fine. Get involved, be informed, be a change maker. And if you have been personally affected by violence, sexual harassment, or bullying, don't let your hurt make you hurt others. Don't let your language be one of fists or mean, hurtful words. Instead, use your hand to extend a helping hand to others, and use your words to promote change. In conclusion, I'm sure many of you have heard the saying, it's not in how many times we fall, but in how many times we get back up. But for me, it's what I do when I'm standing that's most important. And I stand to make a change. I stand to be the change I wish to see in the world. Thank you.